Aloha! Welcome to the Friday Marketing Jam Session. Today we're going to be talking about how to rank page one of Google and position yourself as a local authority fast with my special guest, Mr. Josh Zamora. What's up, Josh?
How's it going? Great to be here.
Yeah, we have a great live show lined up. We're going to be talking about ranking number one on Google. Even if you've never done it before, Josh is going to share some awesome software and tactics that he's using to do that. We're going to take your questions. We're going to do some shout outs. We're just going to have a good time. I mean, that's really what it boils down to. So why don't you guys grab a cool drink? I'm going to cue up the intro and we'll see you back here in one momento.
It's time. The moment you've been waiting for. Get ready for the fastest 60 minutes of marketing strategies and tactics to grow and scale your business from anywhere in the world. After 167 agonizing hours, we've returned for a brand new Aloha Marketing Jam session. And now, here are your hosts.
And listen to that crowd, Josh. They are fired up. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Here,
awesome. I got the comments to work, so good.
Did you? So you can see. I see. We got Richie Cronin in the house. Enrique, Patty, Darla, Avi, Bruce, Doug, Philip. Man, look, all those people in there. Welcome, everybody. Barbara. Remember, go to the team will drop a link in here, but make sure that you grant StreamYard permission to share. That way we can see your smiling face and your name just like this. Yes, it has been 167 hours already. It goes by so fast these days. So fast.
And happy early Mother's Day to all the moms on here.
Yes, happy Mother's Day to all our she-shark mothers. We dub them she-sharks, Josh.
I like that. I love that.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to all of them. Awesome. We're excited you're here. It has been a busy 167 hours here at Offline Sharks HQ. We did the live show last Friday, and then on Sunday I flew out to Dallas, and I spent 3 days there at the High Level Advanced SaaS Mastermind, which was awesome. I learned a ton of stuff that we're going to be sharing with you guys over the next few weeks. Can't wait to do that. I may talk a little bit about it on the show, but I don't want to get too distracted because, we brought Josh on here for a very specific reason, and that is to talk about SendBuddy, which is something we've been emailing about, how it can help you rank and get your Google up. As you guys know, Google SEO has been a big client driver in our agency. So, we do several things. We do a lot of stuff at the agency in terms of prospecting. So we have a full-time sales rep. We also run inbound marketing campaigns. One of those inbound lead generators that we've been using for a long time at the agency was to rank our agency website in the Hawaii market for like SEO, Hawaii SEO, Maui SEO. We're way up at the top for those things. So our ability to do that generates inbound leads from those rankings all the time. So we're going to talk about that. Josh is going to share some ways that you're going to be able to do that as well, even if you've never done SEO before. So we'll get to that. But before we do that, Josh, let's do some shark shout outs, celebrate some wins, and then we'll dive into this. You cool with that?
I'm totally cool with that. I love seeing those.
Okay, awesome. I want to check something out on here though before I.
Congrats, Kristen. That's a big accomplishment. My older brother's a doctor, so I know how hard that road is.
Oh, did she get in the?
No, she's graduating on Sunday.
College in Indy. Woo! Holy moly! Josh, my oldest is going to be starting college next year.
Nice.
Is that crazy? I don't even want to think about it.
Cue up the tears.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to make me cry, Kristen. All right. Okay. So here, I'm going to share my screen here and let's get some shark shout outs going. So boom, you guys can see my screen there. First up, the Shark Jedi Warrior himself, Mr. Taylor Stillman, a Poppin member of our monthly membership, the Shark Alliance. he finalized his next big event. So for those of you that maybe don't really kind of know what Taylor is doing and how he's taken some of the stuff we've shown him and is really crushing it, Taylor really took our influencer website, the directory website, and linked it to live events in his area and in his specific niche. So Taylor targets cannabis businesses, and he's been doing these live events for, I mean, not that long, but they have just been growing crazy. So he finalized his next big event around his influencer site. It's going to be coming up in July. They've booked entertainer Afroman, and they're already picking up sponsors. So he's got sponsors for these events that it's crazy. So he's picking up sponsors like flies, and he'll be doing a live online broadcast of the show too. So congratulations. I love those graphics there.
Yeah.
Is that great? Blazing.
Very
That looks so professional, man. Taylor, that just looks great. I know one of his events, they had like over 250 people showed up, and he's always like, he sells premium listings there. He closes clients. Like, it's really, really crazy. And if you're a Reach member, you know, in your members area, there's a interview I did with Taylor where he talks about, you know, he started all this just by going to a bar that was close to his house that wasn't busy on a Wednesday night. And he was like, hey, if I have an event in here, like if I bring some people in on a Wednesday night, would you just let me have the event here? And they were like, yeah, sure. And so now he has places for him, and they're like, can you bring your event here? Because he like fills up on some kind of slow nights. So really, really great work. Awesome.
And most bars allow smoking too, so it's win-win. Yep. If smoking is allowed.
Win-win, right? Win-win. You know, I would imagine, you know, I think, God, the cannabis industry, that'd be so great. I bet your clients are just happy all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as you have
so
snacks,
chill,
happy,
you know,
right? Like super chill, don't get angry. Like, oh, man, awesome work, Taylor. Awesome work. Next up, we've got Brett. Brett landed a client for $5,000. That's in New Zealand. The upfront was $3,500 a month. This prospecting was underway before starting Reach, but $5,105. That's awesome. He shared that before he even got started on that work. The client is like, can you do this other thing? And oh yeah, this other thing over here. And then also this other thing we want doing down the track. So he brought the client on, and they just kept asking him to do more and more, which is what we love to see. So excellent win, Brett. Excellent win. Congratulations. Next up, we've got Chris. Chris, Google Business Profile Optimization, foot in the door sale for a roofing company, $549. Solid win. He said they need a new website, CRM services, including rep management and SEO. We'll discuss those in a follow-up meeting. So awesome stuff. You know, Josh, Chris, he actually works a full-time job. He only spends about an hour a day on his agency. He's in our agency, Remote Millionaires Agency Evolution program. He's just been crushing it in there.
Love that. That was me 10 years ago. You know, just hustling. You got your job, but you got to do what you got to do with the time you have.
Yep. Next up, Scott Walker closed a new website project and received a $15,000 check as a deposit for a $30,000 website for an auto collision repair business.
That's amazing.
That's some money right there. That is a big deal. That's like,
a good start to the summer.
Just take the next 6 months off.
Good, awesome. Just in time for Mother's Day.
Yeah, just in time. Awesome work, Scott. Cody Weaver. I loved seeing this in the Facebook group. So Cody's agency has already hit their 2024 goals. So it's just the beginning of May. He's already hit his 2024 goals. So he decided to reward himself with a new motorcycle for all their hard work. So he got that nice little toy as a present to himself.
That's very important. Always reward yourself, because you know this gets very lonely. So there's not many people waiting to reward you. You got to reward yourself.
Yeah. I think that's awesome. So it's awesome to see that. Sharp looking bike too, Cody.
Yeah.
Good looking stuff. I love the Spider-Man.
Yeah, I saw that. He's already got it. For the kid, he's got his kid, the Spider-Man.
Yeah. So awesome work, Cody. Awesome work. Next up, the team over at Nick Ponte Marketing, They upsold a current client to a higher Google Ads package. So we've been talking about this a lot over the past few weeks, Josh, about how most of our higher ticket clients come from, like, they start as lower ticket clients, and then we gradually move them up as we're doing things and getting them results. So this is a great example of that. We upsold this client into a higher Google Ads package. The client came in about a year ago for $3,000 a month. So not a small client. I mean, $36,000 a year client, right? PPC service. And the agency slowly built up the relationship with them and upsold them. So I can't really make that out on there, what that says. It's like $12,000, almost $13,000 that we've increased them to. So way to go. Way to go, team Nick Ponte. That's awesome. That's a combined total of $48,651 for the week of May 4th through the 10th. That brings our grand total since the start of 2024. This is business that you've closed. This has nothing to do with us. $482,818 since the start of 2024. So we're closing in on $500,000 right around the middle of the year. So we should be able to get over $1 million. So make sure, if you're out there, if you're getting wins, big, small, whatever they are, make sure to post those in the group. Also, please make sure to post your recurring wins, right? Whenever those invoices come in, that's a win. Let's celebrate them. Post those in the group. So I love seeing those too. So awesome work, everybody out there. And feel free to send Nick and I 10% of whatever you want out of the kindness of your heart.
I'll take 5 for this week just for being on here.
Well, that's nice of you. So awesome work, everybody. Awesome work. All right. One other thing we should probably do before we get going. We always like to reward. Well, here, let me talk about this, this client and the agency, because I have a little more info here. So they came in at $3,000. We built them up. So now their last bill was $13,726.14. Just so you guys know, that's how we were able to upsell them there. So great stuff. We also like to reward someone in our group for just being a good member of the Offline Sharks Remote Marketing Agency Owners Facebook group. They get, well, I got to reach over here and grab it. I should add this a little handy, but we have these snazzy Offline Sharks treasure chests. Only the recipients know what gold lies inside, but we send these out to the member of the week. And this week, our member of the week is, let me share my screen here.
And I always love getting packages from you guys. There's always something delicious.
Yeah, usually, right? Usually. Yeah. Our member of the week this week is Mr. Scott Walker for his persistence in asking how to report his massive win to the group to be included in the live show. Yeah, I saw Scott posting, like, where do I post my wins? So awesome work, Scott. We appreciate you doing that, taking the time to do that. And again, man, excellent work on that awesome website deal. So, Scott, the team will reach out to you. They'll get your information. We got an Offline Sharks treasure chest headed your way. Now, if you want to be a member of the week, all you have to do is be a good steward of the Facebook group. Get in there, share some knowledge, answer questions, help somebody out. That's how you become member of the week. Look how fancy we're getting, Josh. Remember when you used to come on here and it was just me and Nick, like just how we got like intros, outros, special effects.
Love it.
Oh yeah, and I can't forget my favorite special effect.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's like an episode of you ever watch that Kramer Mad Money? You know, really, pretty soon you're gonna have like all kinds of stuff,
confetti and stuff.
Oh, we want to make an event. So awesome work, everybody.
You never know. One day you might have some shark members in audience, have a full audience in front of you too.
Yeah, you know what was really exciting was when I was at the SaaS Mastermind. They invited me up on stage to be part of a panel to discuss some of the things we were doing. And so I got up there and I said I was a Offline Shark. So when I got off, one of the other SaaSpreneurs that was there came up to me and they were like, "You're Offline Sharks?" I was like, she was like, "I bought something for me. I've been paying you for like a year. Like, it's great to finally meet you."
Nice.
So she was super nice. And turns out I'm originally from Oklahoma. She lives in Oklahoma. So like, what a small world, right? So it was super awesome to get to meet somebody from the community and hang out. And she's got a couple of digital agencies that she's just crushing it with. So
nice.
really good.
I haven't been to a live event in a while, so I gotta get myself to one.
Yeah, they have their big event that's coming in October. It's called Level Up. They get about 1,000 people at that thing. They basically just take over this hotel. It looks pretty awesome. Looks pretty awesome. So I know we have a couple of our shark people that are going. I think Jason Moran's going. I'm not sure if Richie's going, but I'm sure there'll be a few people there. So
yeah, it's important. If you guys get a chance to go to those live events, it's very, very, motivating and inspiring. Just being around people that kind of see eye to eye to you. They understand, what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I love Dorn's comment here. Be careful you get member of the week too often. We'll put you to work. That's right. Dorn, aren't you supposed to be working right now? Come on. I'm ticking, buddy. Let's go. Dorn runs our Shark Alliance coaching group. I don't know if you know that, Josh. He's been running it for a while. Dorn went through the path to 6 figures early on when we first launched that out and built his agency up to 6 figures. He's one of the tiny group of megalodon sharks we have in the community. And he does an awesome job over there. He puts together all the trainings, does the Q&A, does a lot of great stuff over there. So
nice.
Definitely something you guys should check out if you get a chance. So Josh, let's talk about SendBuddy. So maybe you can just sort of give people a little overview of what SendBuddy is, what it does, and then we can talk about some specific things.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a platform that I actually launched, I want to say back in 2017. So it's been running for quite a while. It came from the process that we were running manually at the time, which there's a good chance that you or maybe even some people here in the group did as well, where you will kind of get a few people that you knew were doing the same things you were doing. So, whether they're doing niche site marketing, local marketing, whatever it may be, we all got into a group, Facebook groups, Skype groups, and we would each share each other's content, right? For the sole purpose of helping each other rank on the first page of Google. So the process was very simple. You create a Facebook group or create a Skype group. You get 5-10 people together. Everyone understands that, all right, if I'm posting my link or a client's link, everyone in the group shares it. Someone else comes in, posts a link, everyone shares it. And then, everyone was getting those shares either, on social sites, or if someone had a private blog network, they would share that on the different sites and profiles that they had. That worked extremely well. There was multiple Facebook groups, multiple Skype groups. Some were big, some were small, some were niched down. There was even some forums, back then when you can do the same thing. Just the only downside to that was that over time they just fizzled out. Or some people were abusing it, some people weren't sharing. Some people were sharing, putting too many links in there to try and get too many shares. So the balance wasn't there, but the results were there. That it worked extremely well. So when they started fizzling out, I'm like, how can I make this so that this doesn't happen, so that it's sustainable, so that there's some checks and balances and still be able to get those results from this, kind of community SEO, community sharing aspect that, everyone was doing. And that's where SendBuddy came about. So I built a platform where the same thing that we did manually, but we automated it. We plugged in a bunch of social sites, a bunch of blogging sites, allowed people to even plug in their own private sites if they wanted to. And then
so you could plug in, say if you had a blog on one of our AGM or influencer websites, you could plug that into SendBuddy.
You can plug if you want to share other members' content on there.
Gotcha. Okay.
If you want other members to share your AGM site, then you can plug it in as a campaign in the sharing pool, quote unquote.
Gotcha.
So there we have now, since we started, we're at over 8,200 members, and members have shared each other's content over 5 million times. So it's a platform
that's some firepower.
Yeah,
8,200 members sharing stuff 5 million times. Like, that is some great social relevant signals.
So we have, I mean, it's a well-oiled machine at this point. I don't even really open it up at a special I really don't have to. It just runs on its own. Members are joining on a monthly basis because of how well and how powerful we built this platform to be. And then since then, we've also made it a lot better. We've released a 2.0 version. We've released this latest version where we added an AI content writer to speed things up even more. Because before, with each campaign that someone submits, it's going to be shared on blogging sites, it's going to be shared on bookmarking sites, and it's going to be shared on social sites. So each of those options require some content to go along with it. So before, people would have to write their content and put it on there along with their URL. Now with AI, you just boom, click a button, the content's written for you. You already put your URL in there at the top, and boom, you're good to go. And then you submit it to the sharing pool. And within a matter of minutes, you'll start getting members sharing your content. And the reason for that is because another feature that we added was an auto share feature. Because again, I wanted to make sure that all members got shares and backlinks guaranteed. All right, because that's the point of this, is for everyone to be in the same mindset where we're sharing each other's content. So we added an auto share feature where if you as a member want to share other people's content, you can turn on auto share and it'll share other members' content on the different sites that you have connected. Since we started, we have a bunch of people that have the auto share feature turned on. So that gives another benefit to new members. If you don't want to add accounts to share other people's members on, you don't have to, because we have so many members that have auto share on. But obviously, we do encourage new members to add some accounts in there to share other people's content, just to keep things moving and growing. But at this point, there are so many people that have it turned on that even if you don't want to, you don't have to. But I do recommend, even if you just go to Fiverr, pay someone to create the different accounts for you, plug them in there, turn on auto share, and you don't have to think about it anymore. And then you'll be constantly earning credits. And when someone shares your content, you lose credit. So that's kind of how we have the checks and balances set up. It's been a platform that's been working really well. We have members that use it for all kinds of things. People that use it for ranking videos, ranking their client sites. We had one guy recently give a testimonial, which was really interesting. He was using it to boost his press releases. So it's a platform that's very powerful. It's practically 100% done for you. You're literally just logging in, submitting your information. Once your campaign is in the sharing pool, you don't really have to do much. The members just start sharing your content. It's something that, I'm really proud of. It's one of our most powerful platforms that we have. And for the next few days or so, we opened up a very special exclusive discount. And that's what we got going on right now.
That's awesome. There's just a couple great things about it. One, I love that the platform has been running for a while. You have so many members, people are active in their sharing. And it's great too, that if you don't want to come in and share other people's content, right? Because you want to check things out and all that, you don't have to do that, but it's encouraged. I think that's awesome. What typically, I saw Jacqueline asked a question there. Can you share some stats about how quickly URLs get ranked? And is there anything you have to go in with depending on competition, things like that?
Yeah, absolutely. It obviously comes down to, this typical SEO process. You have to do your keyword research, right? You have to do your content, all of that. But the good thing is that everyone that's on here has, access to AI that can do a lot of that for you. So there's all these other different little tactics and strategies that you can use to kind of set yourself apart. And again, SimBuddy is one of those. So we have members, again, that get, when they're using YouTube videos, they get rankings a little bit faster. Last week created about 3 or 4 different videos. They're all ranking already within 2 to 3 days. But the way that I like to do my videos is I leverage live events. So I'll create 10 live events for different keywords in a matter of minutes. I have another platform that allows me to do that. And what happens is in there, I can also set up tracking of that right away. And it's going to notify me the moment that those events rank. And I'll only focus on the ones that rank within a matter of days. So out of 10, if 2 or 3 of them rank right away, then I know that I can focus my time just on those that are ranking. And the reason for that is because I don't like wasting time. And in case someone on here doesn't know, live events, you can create them without ever creating the actual content. So I like to call them placeholder rankings. So you create the live event, it will be nothing. It'll say, it's scheduled for so-and-so day, and it'll just be a blank screen. You can set an actual image to be the one that displays before you put the video on there. But again, I'd rather just get the rankings first and then put further work into it. So using that.
I want to stop you for a second, because that's super clever what you just said there. So what you're saying is, like, you don't have to make the 10 videos. Like, you just have to know what they're going to be, what the hook is, or the content they're going to be. Then you create them. You put them into SendBuddy. People start sharing them. You see which ones rank because they're coming up. It shows your placeholder image. Now you know which ones to go create content for. So you're only creating content for things that are ranking.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. So
for
me, I'm guaranteeing my rankings, because I'm not going to waste time on the ones that don't rank. I'll focus just on those. And it doesn't have to be right. Even if it takes a week or 2 weeks for it to rank, it'll rank without the actual video being on there. It'll just be that same placeholder there. And then once it ranks, all right, boom, you circle back, you make the video, you put it on there, and then, you invest more time into it. But literally all you need is the keyword that you want to target. And that's pretty much it. You can create the live event with your keyword as the title. Usually I just copy paste that keyword in the description as well. And create the live event, and that's it. And then once it's ranking, I'll circle back, make the video, optimize the title a little bit better, the description, add some more, add my affiliate link or my call to action or whatever it may be. And then you focus and you put more effort into it.
Man, that's so smart, because one of the frustrating things with this is you put all that time in, and then if something doesn't rank, you've put all that time in. Right?
Exactly.
It's nice to be able to see before, like, what's going to get traction, and then you can just focus your efforts there.
Exactly. And one cool thing that you can do as well is the thumbnail image. If it's something that you're doing for a client or for lead generation or whatever it may be, you can just put the phone number. All yellow image. You put the phone number in big black bold. So that when it shows up in Google, boom, it stands out. It's yellow, it's black, it looks kind of like a road sign that's sitting right there on the first page of Google. And then if it's something that's like an emergency niche where someone needs to call someone right then and there, boom, they just look at the image, they can read the phone number, just make the call right there. They won't even have to click on the video.
Wow, that is super smart. I saw a couple of questions coming based on that. So Kent wanted to know, how is this different from SendLab?
Oh, that's a great question. So, and I get this question a lot because pretty much SendLab is the big brother to SendBuddy. So they're built off the same framework. SendLab is the original platform that we built, which was for you to be able to share your own content on your own platforms, which is, hopefully everyone on here, that's the first step that you do anytime that you publish any new content. You're sharing it either on your own platforms, or if you're publishing content for your clients, you're sharing it on their Facebook, you're sharing it on their Twitter, the usual kind of step that you do when you publish new content. So SendLab allows you to do that. You plug in your own, 15, 20 different sites that we have in there, and it gets distributed to all of your platforms. That's what SendLab does. And then SendBuddy is the extension to that, where you tap into pretty much, I like to call it the SendBuddy army. And then you can blast it to there, and then the other members start sharing your content.
You're basically crowdsourcing, right?
Exactly.
Crowdsourcing your content, getting other people to do, which is a super powerful technique. Okay.
And the good thing too is that they're both connected. So inside of SendLab, you can click one button and it'll send that campaign to SendBuddy. And inside of SendBuddy, you can click one button and it'll send it to SendLab, so that you're not having to go back and forth between the two.
That's great. Rob wanted to know, do you know how many live events can you do per week and not get flagged by YouTube? Is there something, a guideline you normally go by, or have you run into that at all?
If there is, I literally created 10 within like 2 minutes. Like last week, I've never And I've done up to like 15, 20 because they're so quick. And I have a platform that allows me to do it quickly. That, you know, no, I haven't run into that issue.
Gotcha. Sandy wanted to know, once you discover the video ranks, is that a good indicator that a website might rank, or would you just want to create a video and it's more likely the video is going to rank?
Yeah, it depends. Obviously, it depends on the keyword. If I've done
but we know the video is going to rank.
Yeah, if the video is going to rank, that's an amazing sign. And usually signs of that for me is if I'm doing my keyword research and there is no video ranking on the first page for my particular keyword, and that's usually a good sign for me. And it'll depend on the keyword when it comes to a website, but if it usually won't happen within a matter of days, obviously, because the website will take a little longer. But again, it depends. If the video's there, and it'll just depend on the keyword of the website. If I go target it with a blog post or a web page as well.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, and Sandy, and then this next question from Kent, I think is a good way to kind of tie in also to what Sandy's talking about and sort of clarify this for kind of everybody, like what this process would look like. So one is like, if you're operating in a niche, like Josh mentioned earlier, which is like an emergency niche. So maybe, busted pipe, a plumber, electrician, handyman, something where somebody needs, mold, fire, water, like flooding, someone where people are looking for a phone number because they got an emergency. What Josh was saying is he'll make the thumbnail image just a black image with the company name and the phone number really big and bold. And people sometimes won't even click on the video. They'll just call the number. So, and the video that you create. So when you find something that will rank, and this goes to your question, then I would put a video in there about that service. So if it's a plumber, it'd be like, a little short video that maybe if the plumber's your client, you'd have their business name, maybe some testimonials about them, and then just call this number for help right now. Like, it doesn't have to be anything big, complicated. I mean, just a slideshow with the business info, some testimonials, and call this number now to get help. And so you would put those in there. So Kent, that's how this could work with rank and rent. Like, if you had a site that you were trying to rank and rent and you're waiting for the site to get traction, you could use SendBuddy to rank some videos and start getting some leads without actually having the site ranking, right? So it could give you a little head start on that.
And that's another good addition to that as well, is if you guys are offering SEO to clients and you don't even mention video at all, you can do the same thing. You can rank a video for them, show them some quick results and be like, hey, look, we didn't talk about this, but this is something that we can talk about.
Before we got on this call, I did this a couple days ago, and look where it's showing up.
Yeah, exactly. And then boom.
What do you want to do? Like this. So one of the best closing lines I heard all of the 3 days at Dallas was Frank Kern. And he had this thing of and this would be great for that, where you just go, so you have a client you want to target. So you rank a video that has a number, maybe their number on it, right? And so you get on that call and you're like, hey, just to kind of show you that I know what I'm talking about. A couple days ago, I created this little thing and type this, this keyword in. Is that a good keyword for you? Yeah. Now look, there's your phone number right there. And I can just make a little video to put there. So what do you want to do?
Love that.
The guy's like, well, you know what I mean? Like, you don't even have to try to sell him. He's like, and if they ask a question, answer their question. And then your next line is, so what do you want to do? That spot, or do you want me to give it to somebody else? Like, it's up to you. Like, I mean, just like what a no pressure, just like killer closing.
Love that. One thing that we used to do as well was my boss at the time, when I was doing SEO for his web design company, he ranked for coolest person on earth, and he had it on his business card. I'm the coolest person on earth. You can Google it. And sure enough, that was his best hook, best closing line, best icebreaker, because boom, sure enough, coolest person on earth, and his picture would show up right there on the first page in position 1. So you can do that for just about anything, depending on what industry you're targeting. You can rank for something. Like an example that I did last week is I put best marketer in Miami, and I ranked a live event for it. And I was telling people that same thing. And then I also ranked for the best video marketer in West Miami, which is a small city that I live in. And it's just simple proof that you can, use as an icebreaker or just to show clients right then and there. And especially if you're brand new and you have 0 clients and you have 0 that you can show people, but you want a little bit of a confidence boost, rank for something silly like that. I'm the best, plumbing marketer in, XYZ city. And then you can just show that around, but hey, look, you can Google it. It's on there,
Yeah.
And it's just a nice little icebreaker.
That's so great. And I know from experience that stuff works. Like, I didn't rank for this, but like when I was first doing my agency, I had in my email signature, Tom Gaddis, all around good guy. I had that in my email signature and on my business cards. And it was so funny because when I started putting out products, like some of my customers would, like, not agency customers, but like people that were buying the marketing products, they'd email me and they'd be like, what's this all around guy stuff? Like, that's so stupid. They're like, if you have to say you're an all around good guy, you're not. Like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever read. But here was the thing. The clients that I was going after, like clients that I was closing for $1,000, $2,000 a month, they would call me up. And when I would answer the phone, they would go, is this the all around good guy? Like, it became a thing. Like, people were like, and when they would refer me, they would say, call Tom. He's like the all around good guy. Like, you're going to love him. And so I was just like, I was closing clients, collecting money, and I'm like, it works. And it was just so funny that marketers were like, oh, that's so dumb. That'll never work. I'm like, I don't know. My bank account says otherwise. So I'm actually glad they don't want to try it, because like, I'd rather keep it for myself. But I never even thought of like ranking for that term. That would be
maybe circle back and do it.
Yeah, I could. I see some other questions on here. I see George is asking a question about upsells and all that stuff. So let's talk a minute about that. So there's a couple things about this special thing that Josh has going right now. So number one, Nick and I and the team at OS headquarters put together a special bonus package for anyone who picks up SendBuddy through our link. Before I give you that link, though, Josh does have a special offer as well that is a bundle where you can just pick up everything that's in the funnel for a lot less than if you were to buy everything individually. So since George asked this question, Josh, why don't we talk about the bundle? And I'll give you guys a link for the bundle, and then I'll give you the link if you just want to, do it customized and just buy individual things. I will say, though, that regardless of which one you buy, whether you buy the bundle or whether you, just pick and choose, you will still get all of our Offline Shark bonuses. So let me talk about those real quick. And then I'm going to have Josh kind of go over the bundle and while he's got all in there. Is that cool with you, Josh?
That sounds good.
Yeah, and then we'll get to the rest of your questions and all that stuff as well. So here, I'm going to share my screen. So remember, I'll drop the links in a minute. So this is our bonus package for SendBuddy. Oh, and you know what? Hold on one second here. I gotta fix something. Hold on 1 minute. Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Okay. All right. So I misspelled it. I was like getting so fast on the thing. I misspelled it. So I wanted to fix that. Okay. So here's our bonus package. So you're going to get all of this stuff whether you go the bundle route or the individual route, you get these bonuses, even if you just pick up just the main offer, which I think is a crazy low price. So our first bonus is we've got a $10,000 a year SEO client live sales call where you can hear us closing a $10,000 a year SEO client. So in this case study, you'll see how we do it, pre-qualification, and how we do all this before we ever pick up the phone. I love this image of Nick in the Army hat. That's great. Exclusive bonus number 2, when you pick this up through our link, is how to properly, if I can talk, how to properly craft SEO reports. This is a $99 value. So when you're providing SEO services to your clients, right, one of the things that'll make or break your monthly arrangement is reporting. And so in this little training, Nick shows you exactly how we do that at the agency, what we're doing, all that stuff. So we'll show you how to keep those clients on board and satisfied the entire time, right? So he shows you the whole process in this. Bonus number 3 is our 6-month SEO outsourcing blueprint. So this is the actual step-by-step of what we do for our monthly SEO clients. So you get that as well. Then there's some special bonuses that Josh threw in for us as well, which is agency rights to SendBuddy. This is $197 value. Plus there's a keyword bootcamp training. Josh mentioned you need to know your keywords, all that stuff. So it's got a special training on how to do that. Also the live client attraction bonus training, right? So since you get the agency rights as part of this deal, we thought it was only natural that we put together a powerful training that reveals exactly how to find clients that are ready to pay you right now. So this training covers that. We've got the perfect optimization blueprint, right? So just like keyword research is vital, optimization is important too. So this training will show you that. And then we have a hands-on live training session for SendBuddy, $197 value. So you get all that stuff. So the 10,000 year SEO client, the how to properly craft SEO reports, the 6 months, the agency rights, the keyword, the live client, the perfect optimization, all that stuff, over $1,300 in real world value. You get it free when you grab SendBuddy through our link. Again, I'm going to share 2 links here. So you'll get the link to go to this page in a minute, but this is the page you'll go to if you just want to pick and choose. Like maybe you only want to buy the main off. How much is the front end thing right now, Josh?
Right now it's at $36.95, I believe.
Yeah, so super inexpensive. And then you can kind of customize whatever upgrades you want from that link. But the other thing Josh has is a special deal. If you just want to grab everything that's in the funnel, he's got this special bonus offer. So maybe you can talk a little bit about kind of what all is in here and we can go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. So the bundle deal is pretty much exactly that. You get to bundle all the upgrades into one package and just kind of skip the line and just like not have to go through the upgrade process. And you get a big discount as well. So pretty much you get the full access to SendBuddy and you'll be able to choose between 500 or 2,000 credits per month. Plus, if you do get one of the the bundle packages, you get some extra credits as well. For the 2,000 credit package, you get an extra 500 credits a month. And with the 500, you get an extra 250 a month. Now, with the bundles, you will be getting all the entire year's credits up front as well. So you'll get, over 25,000 credits, I believe it is. You'll also have the ability to earn credits. Like I said, if you with the auto share feature that you'll be getting, you can turn that on.
Wait, because I think that's important. So like if you go the 2,000 credit, you get them all at once. So you get like 12 times 2,000.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Plus the bonus ones. So
plus the bonus ones, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So you get a bunch of credits up front, and you'll be able to add, a ton of content in there. Then you can earn unlimited credits as well while your campaigns are going. You can plug in some accounts and earn some credits, and you'll be able to 3x the amount of URLs that you have inside of the sharing pool. So you'll be able to have up to 300 active URLs. You have the auto share feature. The AI content writer that we just added in there. You'll get the agency rights. You'll get access to all the updates. And if you guys have ever purchased any of my products, you know that I continuously make them better. You get priority support and a 60% discount that is locked in for life. Okay, this is not something that will increase on you next year, the year after that. You'll be locking in a 60% discount. Again, you get the huge 500 credits bonus, the agency rights, the auto share feature, the 3x active URLs, done for you video embeds, which is very, very powerful as well, where with when you submit a campaign, there'll be, like I said, there'll be an option where you have people sharing your content on different blogging sites. And on there, it will also embed your video so that you can get those video embeds to help your rankings even more. And for anyone that's doing TikTok, we just released a new feature a couple of days ago with that you'll be able to embed TikTok videos as well, because TikTok videos are ranking all over the place on Google right now. So you'll get the automated indexing feature as well. This is an option where when you're submitting your campaign, you just tick one box on. and it will do further indexing to the links that members are building for you. That's just going to help you rank even better by making sure the majority of those links that members build for you count towards your rankings. And then we have My Video Spy as well, which is what I was mentioning before, that I have a platform that allows me to quickly create live events. That is the platform that I use. I built it myself. Well, not myself, my developer built it. I wish I could build stuff like that myself, but the idea came from my mind, translated it into my developer's hands. And pretty much you can create live events quickly. And then there's also a keyword engine.
I think that's a great bonus, by the way, being able to just do those live events quickly.
Yeah, it takes literal minutes to create, dozens of them. And then you get SynLab Pro as well. For the bundle deal, we up that to the agency level so that you can add our plugin that you get as well. So that if you connect your plugin to your WordPress site, anytime you publish new content, it automatically gets sent to your SynLab account, so that you're not having to, publish content, take the URL, go into SynLab, submit it. The moment you hit publish, you can set the plugin to automatically syndicate that to all of your accounts. And then you get a 60% discount on all of this as well, because if you were to purchase this outside of the bundle deal, it would be, just for the upgrade number 1, it would be $564 per year, just upgrade number 1. So on here, you can get one of two options. With the yearly full agency bundle, if you use the coupon code, it brings it down to $257 on the right-hand side. I will, if you give me a second, since we do have it going up every 10 sales, I want to make sure that you guys can get a good deal on this, so you can get it at the 257, because you can see there's only 3 more at 407, and with the discount it's 257. These are selling really quick, and then here there's only 4 more of the other one, and you get $50 off that one. But again, there's only a $10 difference if you use the 150 discount code. So give me 1 second.
So, and these codes, just so you guys know, are located. If you go to that link, offlinesharks.com/SendBuddyBundle, you'll see when you scroll down to these buy buttons, the code is right above. So if you put this code live2 in, that takes 50 off. If you put this code live in, that takes 150 off of this price. So you're not actually paying 407, you're paying $150 less than that, and $50 off this one. So this is the link directly to the bundle. So if you guys are interested in the bundle, you just want to grab all this awesome stuff that Josh just covered, and I don't see why you wouldn't. Just go to that link, offlinesharks.com/SendBuddyBundle, and you can do that. If you want to just kind of like, and by the way, and again, this includes all of our exclusive Shark bonuses as well. If you want to just pick and choose, like maybe you just want to buy the front end, and maybe you only want to get the video, the video Spy Pro, or pick and choose what you want, then this link that's scrolling below that, offlinesharks.com/SendBuddyAI, that will just take you to the main, that'll take you to our bonus page, and then that'll take you to this page. And then when you click get instant access, you can just buy the main offer, and then you can pick and choose what you want throughout the funnel. So depending on what you want to do, if you just want the bundle, you want to do all that, go to offlinesharks.com/SendBuddyBundle. And if you want to pick and choose, go to offlinesharks.com/SendBuddyAI. So I'm going to leave those up there for now. And then there is, let's see, I'm going to stop sharing my screen here.
And Patty, yes, if you go to the bundle page, the webinar is listed that I did is on top of the page.
Yeah, let me scroll down and see. So George, we went through all the events. I see some comments about doing the live events. Tony says that he does the live events in increments of 5s, and he's never been flagged by YouTube in 5 years. So, I mean, and Josh is doing 10. He said he didn't have any.
Yeah.
But he said YouTube limits you to having 50 live events in that queue, he said. So just to kind of answer that. So Charles kind of questioned here. He said, so Charles, Charles is in a unique situation. He has a city ordinance that doesn't allow walk-in sales. So he's asking, like, how do we sell if we have a city ordinance that does that? So Charles, there's a couple of things. I take it from your question that you're not opposed to talking to people face to face, right? And actually getting in front of people. So there's a couple of things you could do. One is you could try some very targeted, like, see if you can identify the owners at some of the businesses you want to target and initiate some cold email campaigns to try to, schedule a meeting. Also, I got a lot of clients from networking groups like BNI, Business Networking International. Now that's a paid networking group. They're all over the world. I think, but you can go to a couple of meetings for free. You'll find a lot of business owners. You can talk to them about what you're doing there. I'd also look at Rotary clubs, Chamber of Commerce. There's also usually, I'm not sure what, how big your city is, but even Maui, which is kind of small, there would be like meetup groups for marketing or for website, like different stuff like that. You can go to those groups and find people as well. Another tactic would be to just, pick up the phone and do some appointment setting. So call them up and say, hey, we got this thing that I want to do, and do it that way, book some appointments as well. So lots of options there. Like, you don't have to go walking into businesses.
That's takes some guts though. The fact that he's willing to get out there and go and just start going
that's
door
awesome.
to door.
Like,
Yeah, that's amazing.
I mean, so many, look,
that gets my heart pumping, man. That's
I mean, I get it. Like, who likes to do that stuff? But it is always reassuring when I see members that are willing to do that stuff, right? Because, the bottom line is, to me, it comes down to like how fast you want things to happen, right?
When your back is against the wall, sometimes you just got to get out there.
I mean, action is action. And a lot of times you can get to a closed deal a lot faster when you're willing to do those things, right? So I think that's awesome.
One good option too is if how far is the next city over that may not have that city ordinance. So if you have a city that's maybe 30 minute drive outside of where you live, you can go there and then go, into the businesses there.
Yeah. Chandra wanted to know, when it comes to like emergency services, do people search on YouTube for that kind of stuff, or is it mainly Google?
Yeah, mostly Google. And that's usually, anytime I put a video, my main focus is ranking in Google. And usually by default, it ranks in YouTube as well. But my main focus is YouTube. And for emergency niches, what they're looking for is they're in an emergency. They're looking for something. They Google something. They call, and that's it. They're not going to be going to YouTube and trying to watch a video. They want to find a phone number that they can call right away.
Yeah, it's funny. So James said, did you ever watch the show Bird Notice, Josh?
No.
So one of the guys in there, his sidekick, his fake name was always Chuck Finley. So what James is talking about here is when I used to do cold calling, I would say my name was Chuck Finley. Because I always thought like it seemed kind of weird that the owner's calling you, like I wanted to be, and like I never knew, like sometimes people, you can run into like tough customers. So like I didn't want to use my real name. So I would always call people, I'm Chuck Finley from Hands Off. My agency was called Hands Off Media. So I'd say I'm Chuck Finley from Hands Off Media. And that way, like if they were rude or whatever, like I didn't take it personally because they were rude to Chuck. So James, when I cold call, I would use a different name. But when I was out networking and doing all that stuff and sending emails for myself, I was the all-around good guy.
Another funny story that kind of stems off that is, again, my former boss that I used to work for, he always had a second email address with a different name. So he never spoke as the boss when he was talking to clients. And anytime someone was complaining or something, he would tell them, oh, no, you can email the supervisor at this email. And it was literally just a different name, different person. But it was him. It was just a different persona that he made so that if anyone needed to make a tough decision, it would come from that email address, which is someone else. You can do that when you're calling businesses as well. You're talking to businesses. You can take some of the pressure off yourself by just not being the business owner, just saying, oh yeah, I work for X and Y company. and just be like if you're just an employee of the company, so that you're not having that pressure. If you're the owner, they're like, oh, are you the owner? Blah, blah, blah. And then they start asking you a lot more questions. Sometimes that helps to relieve some of that, some of the nerves of, you're the business owner kind of thing.
Yeah, that's really great. I see people snuck in because they saw my hashtag for the giveaway. They're already posting the hashtag. So Sandy, yes, this is a credit system. So a couple of things that Josh was saying. If you get the bundle deal, you get all the credits at one time. So even though it says those credits are monthly, like even though it says it's $2,000 per month, you actually get all of them in your account at once. So if you take the bundle deal, you'd get 24,000 credits, but there's a credit bonus. So you would have all those in your account right away.
Yep.
Yeah, Jordan Ritchie, quick to the chitter, and Jacqueline. Jacqueline wanted to know, what is the agency rights to ranked client in your bonuses, and how is it different from agency rights to SendBuddy?
From agent, yeah. So it's the agency rights to SendBuddy, pretty much, that he listed on his bonus page, I think is what she was referring to. So it's the agency rights that you're getting to SendBuddy, so that you can submit client campaigns. And one important thing as well is that since you mentioned the reporting bonus that you guys are doing, you guys can export all of your campaigns as well. So you'll be able to use that and send it to clients, or do further indexing yourself. But the agency rights listed on Tom's bonus page is the agency rights to SendBuddy.
Yeah, and Scott Walker, yes, this posts in the Facebook group when it's done, and I think to the YouTube channel. So I think you can catch the replays there. Patty says, was there a webinar on this? Would love to see it working.
Yeah, it's on the if they go to the bundle page, it's posted right at the top.
Okay, so Patty, if you go to this page over here, if you go to offlinesharks.com/SendBuddy bundle, it drops you off on this page, and right at the top is a webinar, so you can see it in action. Hope that helps.
That's awesome, Tony.
Let's see. I see people putting in the things. So we're going to do a giveaway here. So Randy, that's and Josh, I just want to be clear on this. The bundle deal. So like, for instance, the 407, which it's actually not 407. It's actually
if you really want to pay 407, I'm welcome to it. But
if you use this coupon code, look right above the buy button, there's a coupon code. So see this coupon code LIVE, LIVE. If you put that in, it takes $150 off of this price. So it would actually be $257, and that is for the year. Correct, Josh?
Correct. And locked in.
Locked in.
Next year it won't be 407. It won't be anything else. It'll be locked in at that discount.
Yeah. So that's active deal. So make sure you're using those coupon codes. Let's see.
Semi has
so after the first year, it just renews at the price you're locked in at, Brian. So like it won't go up. You're locked in at that 60% discount. I see lots of good comments here, links, everybody coming in. Okay, so all right, so I got to the bottom of the stream. So a couple things. One is if you want to see the software in action in the webinar, go to offlinesharks.com SendBuddy bundle, right? Again, that's the bundle deal. If you just want to pick and choose and just pick one or two things, then go to offlinesharks.com SendBuddy AI. So, Josh, one of the things that we do every week on the show is we do some Cash App giveaways. So I'm going to cue up the money song. And before I do that, the hashtag for today's giveaway, can anybody guess what it is? Anyone? It's SendBuddy. So if you put hashtag SendBuddy in, you will be in a random drawing to win $25 in cold, hard cash. Look, now there's 17 entries, but pretty good odds you might win something. So Patty, go to offlinesharks.com /SendBuddy bundle, and the coupon codes are printed on the page right here. directly above the buy button. See this green box right here? That's the coupon code to get $50 off of this one. And this is the coupon code to get $50 off of this one. And let's see what we got here. Oh. What happened? Where'd I go?
Yeah, now you're on the.
There we go. I was going all the way down. So Josh was so nice. You can see he added. You added some more, right?
I added, and it's already low already.
Yeah,
I think I put it up to like 25.
So Josh added some, so you could grab the bundle, so you guys won't miss out while we're on this live show. So, and again, don't forget to use the coupon codes. What? Don't pay more if you don't have to. So there we go. Okay, so hashtag SinBuddy if you want to be in for the cold hard cash. And while you're putting that in, I'm gonna cue up the money song, and then we'll do the draw. We'll do the first drawing right after.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money,
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Cheating, cheating, bling, bling, got the chatter. You ain't talking money, then you're talking no matter.
So, Josh, this is a new feature that StreamYard rolled out. So 3 weeks ago, we used this for the first time. And it was so funny because I put this hashtag in and I did the drawing and it picked our profile. I was like, everybody's going to think this is rigged.
I was going to do it too, just to mess around, but I'm like, no, let me not.
Winner, offline sharks. I was like, okay, so we're going to do 2 of these drawings. So I'm going to do the first one, then I'm going to go back and check the questions. And if you have any last minute questions, if you have anything you want to ask Josh or myself, make sure to put those in now. I know we're a little over, but I love hanging out with you guys, so we'll hang out a little more. So I'm going to draw the first one now. We'll take some questions, and then we'll come back and do another drawing. So remember to put in hashtag SinBundy. So here we go. I love the way this thing looks. Look at that.
It seems like this is a feature they added just for you guys. This is amazing.
It feels like it, doesn't it? Oh, Bob, look at that confetti flies. I love it.
Love that.
Yeah. Bob, congratulations. Bob, you are the first winner. So, Bob, if you could put in your Cash App tag, or you can do PayPal. If not, the team will reach out to you, and we'll get that $25 in cold hard cash sent to you. I'm going to go back here and look over. Tony, a speedy recovery. Tony says he's recovering from major heart surgery. We need to stop making him laugh. Sorry, Tony. Quick recovery. All right, I see George Paul in the agency bundle. Welcome, George. Everybody loves the Cash App music. We tried to change that song one time or take it out, and I thought we were going to have a mutiny on our hands, Josh. We were like, what happened to the money song? Let's see. So did I? Yeah, S&D. Okay. So we got the coupon codes in there. I'm trying to see if there's any questions through here. You guys know, I mean, and by the way, like, we love bringing Josh's stuff to you guys because Josh, you always put out awesome things. Your level of detail and commitment to making a good product and keeping it up, and also, you know, your support and all that stuff is always top notch. So, you know, we appreciate you coming on the show and doing that and all that. I mean, I think it's a testament to you that, you know, this thing has been up and running for so long, and you have so many members, and you keep all that stuff updated. So.
Yeah, thank you.
Scroll through here.
Randy, you're in full control of that. You can set limits on how many links you want.
Oh, yeah. So Randy's question, how many backlinks does it generate per client? So they have complete control of that.
Yeah. So when you're submitting a campaign, you can put total limit, and you can even put a daily limit. So you're in control of that.
That is good to know. Let's see. Kent wanted to know, is there some place where people can find all your software? Do you have a main site, Josh?
I do. It's pretty much Samurai Approved /products. SamuraiApproved.com/products.
Let's see. Any other? I don't see any other questions in here. So, okay. Well, let's do another Cash App winner. And for that, just because I'm feeling spicy today.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Cheating, bling, bling, got the chatter. You ain't talking money, then you're talking no matter.
You know, we've also had other controversy about the money song too, Josh. There is a group of sharks that suspect it's me laughing in that song.
You added yourself in there.
They're like, we know that's you, Tom. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do another drawing. So everybody, hopefully you're in the next $25 Cash App winner. Here we go. Da-da-da-da. Barbara. Congratulations, nice. Barbara. Woo. Barbara, our next winner. Okay, so a little recap here. First, offlinesharks.com/send-buddy-bundle. That takes you to this page. You can see a training that Josh did up here where he demos the software, shows you all the stuff it does if you want to watch that. This lists all the bonuses that you get as there's the bonuses, but really all of this stuff are the upsells, right? So you can either buy this bundle deal and just get everything at a 60% discount, or you can just buy the main product and go through the funnel and pick and choose and customize your order any way you want. So it's really up to you. On this page, your only option is to buy the bundle. So if you go to offlinesharks.com/send-buddy-bundle, you'll have the 2 bundle options down here. Make sure that you put in the coupon codes, right? Make sure that you put in the coupon codes. Let's see how many of these. I want to refresh this. We'll see how many. Look at that. Only 9 more. So this is your chance. Josh has added some extra ones in just for our community. Thank you, Josh. So again, live gives you $150 off of this one. And Live 2 gives you $50 off of this option. So you get all these things that are listed here. Plus, you do get our Offline Sharks bonuses as well, just so you know. So you will get our Offline Sharks bonuses as well. Now, if you want to pick and choose, if you just want to grab the front end, which is under $40 and crazy low price, and then just kind of pick and choose 1 or 2 of the upgrades, you don't want everything, you don't need everything, then go to that link you see scrolling across the bottom of the screen, which is offlinesharks.com/sendbuddyai. That will drop you off on this page where you'll see what our bonus package is. All you have to do is click this green button, get instant access. That will allow you to purchase it through our link, which will get you all the bonuses are automatically delivered inside your JVZoo account. So you'll see those in there. If you have any issues with bonus delivery or anything like that, please feel free to reach out to our team, offlinesharks.com/support. So this is if you want to pick and choose. So if you want to pick and choose, offlinesharks.com/sendbuddyai. If you want to grab the bundle, offlinesharks.com/sendbuddybundle. And let's see, because we're 12 minutes over here. But yeah, okay, you still got a few more in there. Okay, awesome. Let me go through and make sure there's no last minute questions. Josh, anything you want to say to the people?
No, just keep an eye on the timers on the page because the pricing will be going up according to the timers on the page. I don't do any fixed scarcity, so whatever is on there, it will be going up. Same with the bundle deals. And yeah, take advantage of this special discount. I don't run it. I think the last time I ran a special for somebody was in 2018, I think 2018 or 19. So it doesn't come around too often.
Yeah. So take advantage of this now. Hey, Kent, do me a favor. Just shoot an email to offlinesharks. Or go to, not an email. go to offlinesharks.com/support, submit a ticket, and the team will just send you that link to Josh's stuff. We will get that. Now, let me double check and make sure that I haven't missed anything, that I have not missed anything on today's live show. So we did our member of the week. Okay. I think we're good there. We did our giveaways. Awesome. Let me make sure there's no final questions in here. During #Tom laughing conspiracy. That's great. Yeah. So, yeah. Looks like, oh, yes. Thank you. I knew I was missing something. So I want to do a couple of things here. So one is we like to give a shout out to all of our Remote Millionaire and Agency Evolution members that are holding themselves accountable inside that program. So look, I'm going to turn these off for just a minute so we can see these people here. But this week, Robert, Fasa, Jerry, Alan, all of them posted their accountability posts inside the group. They're taking action. They're getting traction. Thank you for doing that. If you're in one of these programs and you are not posting your accountability tasks, shame. Get in there and do it. That's what these things are about, right? To hold ourselves accountable and make sure we're taking action and getting traction. So if you're in one of these programs and you're not posting your accountabilities, get in there and do it. No time like the present to do that. So that's first. And then next up, I want to welcome in new Agency Evolution member, Christian. Christian, welcome. We're excited to have you in the program. Looking forward to working with you. If you have any questions, let us know. Awesome stuff. I love that picture. Look at that.
Yeah.
The picture,
boss picture there.
Yeah, that's pretty boss. That's pretty awesome. Cool. All right. And again, one final time, if you want to grab the bundle, go to offlinesharks.com/SendBuddyBundle. Right above the buy button, there's a coupon code. Make sure you're using that coupon code.
Don't miss it.
Don't miss it. Why pay more when you don't have to? If you want to customize, if you want to pick and choose the upgrades you take, just go to offlinesharks.com/SendBuddyAI. All right. Okay, man. Josh, thanks so much for coming on. This was awesome.
Yeah, always great to be here.
Hey, appreciate everybody out there that jumped in. Like, thank you so much for your support. Enjoy the bonuses, enjoy all that stuff. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, offlinesharks.com/support. We will see you here next Friday, same shark time, same shark channel. Until then, everybody stay safe, practice aloha, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, guys. And fellas, it's our turn to make all the moms in our families special day on Sunday. All right, let's step it up.
That's right. Make those moms feel special. Good final words, Josh. All right, we'll see you guys later. Aloha, everybody.
You've been watching the Aloha Marketing Jam session. We've helped thousands just like you start and scale their businesses. If you'd like our help to grow your business, go to the link on your screen now and let us know how we can help you. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this stream. We'll be back here next Friday for another live show. Until then,